to your friends before they start tripping. As I see the from the glide with the golden teeth. I don't even know if they notice me. They don't even know that we way too deep. I'm from the west.
On a gorgeous late summer afternoon, it's time for football from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Buffalo Bills. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. A first run now for Kyren Williams. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Stafford. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. You look at this Buffalo defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
In motion goes the tight end. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And we'll get this down only to about the 46. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Stafford. That is caught. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 27-yard line. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Ready.
1st and 10.
250.
Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
Blue 60!
Back to throw, Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Now for the point after.
For the extra point.
It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 8. Now Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys. But you and I both know it's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. First down, here's the run with Cook. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. The Bills had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because a lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Allen will try and do this himself. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 41 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bills are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone, where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because guys, you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Again, it's Williams. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now Stafford. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Alert, alert, alert!
Give to Cook out of the gun. And some nice running, going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams 28. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. To throw, it's Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Bills first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Rams are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 7-7, our score after 1. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. After the interception, here's Stafford. That's caught. Davis Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Rams.
Off of play action, here's Stafford. This short throw caught by Goddard. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
21!
A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
250!
Here's Stafford. And we'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rice. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Rashee Rice, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Rams have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away. There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. And he's taken down, able to slip across the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Allen now looks to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. But he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Third down, here's a run by Cook. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. So on fourth down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. Called out a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Now Stafford. Finding Williams on the check down. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Rams.
Stafford throwing quickly, complete out wide. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he's got some space here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
50-50.
Stafford now to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball through, and it's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Throwing is Stafford. That is man complete over the middle. That's Williams. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
First and 10
Blue
at the
60.
25-yard line.
Right 70. 21. Alert. Stop.
Now it's Stafford. That ball caught. It's Rice. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
10. Big 20.
Rams, first down. First and goal, Los Angeles.
Throwing again at Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I've established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
27-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. All told, it's a loss of 8 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and very long.
319.
Here's Allen. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Play action. Stafford. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Blue sticks and middle.
From the gun, here's Stafford. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rap.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to.
Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. But it looked like a Rams player was able to get his hands on it, yes. So they will hold on to the football indeed. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play here for Buffalo. 46 yards. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll run with Corum to begin the drive. And some room to work. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. And the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I'll agree with you on that one, because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Now Allen. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Allen. And this is caught for the grab. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. And it is caught. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
To throw, it's Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen with his second touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Bills are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Bass now to send it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
The Rams on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Stafford. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. This one complete to Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Throwing now is Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Allen off the play fake. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Now he fires deep for Shakir. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
One final try here for Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Now Allen. They'll get this one complete to Atwell. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Here's Allen to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's into the secondary. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Palmer, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll send Rice in motion. Now Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did. I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs legs. In this case, the feet did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Set. Hey, E, get away, E. 10. Hey, give me your radar.
Back to throw, Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock.
And it's third down.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down.
Blue stick, double right.
Now it's Stafford. Open man has got it, the tight end. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Williams is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Williams is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal. Stafford now to throw. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And it will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
This was almost what I heard referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
You know, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end
And
zone.
now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at it, teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep them from going all the way.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's in for a touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Right, 22.
Now Stafford. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete.